When everything feels messy, the only thing that came up to my mind is just how to get rid of these feelings and rushing things to get better. But in the end, it's just worsening everything. Hey guys, my name is Rifi, and this year I will turn 19. Don't forget my birthday is on 21st April. It's also Cartoonist Day. So, yeah. So in this video, I will help you reset your life when everything feels overwhelming, messy, unmotivated, or burnout, or you don't feel like yourself. Because there are 6 ways I reset my life, and I hope it will help you to get back your life or even better. The 6 ways are so simple and you can do it daily, but in case these 6 ways are not help you, that's okay, you know, your body, your mind, and soul take time to get back together. Okay, the very first thing that you need to do is accept that things feel messy. I know when we're burnt out or overwhelming, it's really hard for us to accept the reality that things are tough now. I remember my first heartbreak. I felt so messy and unmotivated. I felt like I didn't want to do anything, but rather than listening to my feelings, I rushed so much to figure out how I can get my life back together and feel normal again. When actually what I did is just making me closer to the problems because I won't accept the reality. I won't accept that things are tough that time, and I won't accept my heartbreak. And after spending so much weeks to figure out how to get out from there, I finally realized that to get out from those negative feelings, first I just need to accept it. It really takes time for me to accept those feelings, but when you already accept what's going on, without you even realizing it, you will move on easily. It's not only about heartbreak, but also when you feel tired, unmotivated, burnout, or hard to focus, the only first way to get out is to accept that feelings. I know sometimes that we are impatient and we can't wait much longer for these feelings, but that's the only thing you can do first. It takes time, it takes patience, but it's all gonna worth it. Okay, while you're accepting these feelings, there are things that you can do to make this feel even better. Second is, I always clean my space. Okay, maybe some of you see cleaning as a silly solution, but it doesn't. So here's why. First, your brain is constantly processing what you see. When your space is messy, your brain keeps noticing clutter, and this is linked to something called cognitive load. The more messy your space, the higher your cognitive load and more stress. But the more clean your space, the less distraction you have and more calm. Second, it gives you a sense of control. When life feels messy, you often feel like things are out of your control. But cleaning is a small action where you can see the immediate results, and you'll feel like, oh, okay, at least I fixed something. So this builds a sense of control and stability. Third, it boosts your mood through small achievement. Even small tasks like making your bed, organizing your desk can give you a feeling of accomplishment, and this is connected to your dopamine, which is released when you complete the tasks. And fourth is, your environment affects your emotions. Psychology shows that your surroundings influence how you feel. So cleaning your space reduces stress, give you a sense of control, and makes your mind feel calmer. And this is the psychology reason why cleaning can help you feel calmer. This is the answer from my previous videos. There's a psychology behind this why cleaning makes your mind clearer, but I don't know why. We will talk about this later. So I will put the link down below. Okay, the third thing I do when everything feels messy is do a brain dump. When everything stays in your head, your brain keeps trying to remember and process it all at once. And also, this increases cognitive load. Your thoughts feel unclear, messy, all mixed together. But when you write them down, you can see everything clearly. You can separate what's important for you and what's not. So your problems feel more manageable. And also, doing a brain dump reduces overthinking. Because when your thoughts keep staying in your head, they keep repeating over and over again. So it will help you to stop the loop and release those thoughts. You can understand what's happening in your head and start taking small steps. The fourth thing I do is planning my week again. Okay, if you have watched my other videos, I always mention that planning my week, it's the most important thing I do before I went to bed. You know, I think I am the master of planning a weekly schedule. Okay, so instead of I have so much to do, it becomes I will do this on Monday and this on Tuesday. So planning your week gives you direction, because when you don't plan, every day feels confusing. Like you start asking yourself, what should I do today? Am I forgetting something? Because for me, planning my week, it gives me a clear path. When I wake up, I already know what to do, so less stress and more focus. And planning a weekly schedule can make big tasks feel smaller. You know, big tasks feel scary because they are undefined. But when you plan, you break things into smaller steps, you spread them out, so everything feels more manageable. The fifth is start with small habits. Here's the thing. When we feel overwhelmed, unmotivated, burnout, or even heartbreak, a simple task can feel very heavy. When usually you can study for 2 hours, you can clean your whole room, you can run for 30 minutes, but now you feel really heavy to do that. And that's why you need to give yourself some time and just doing these simple habits. Like when usually you study for 2 hours, now you replace it with 15 minutes, or only clean your desk, running for only 10 minutes. Because when it's easy, the higher chance you will actually do it. And the interesting part is, once you start something small, your brain often wants to continue. So even when you feel messy, your routine still needs to be doing, even with different time. Okay, so the last thing I do is disconnect and reset from social media. I know, when you feel overwhelmed, the only thing you want to do is staying on the bed and scrolling your phone, and you spend much time to just do scrolling. And instead of feeling better, you actually feel more overwhelmed, right? Sometimes you start comparing your life to other people's lives, and then you feel like everyone is doing great while you're still figuring things out. That's why you need to limit your spending on social media, because sometimes it can give you more, even worse. You don't have to delete the apps, you just need to try to put your phone away for a while. And trust me, you will feel more clear. Instead of consuming what everyone else is doing, you can focus on what you actually need. Remember, a small break can make a big difference. Okay guys, so that's the 6 ways how I handled my feelings when everything felt messy. I know sometimes a motivation like this can be so hard to do also, but that's okay. Take time for yourself and be patient. You're doing great, and I know you will become much better. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you have any advice, recommendation, or what you want me to do in the next video, you can always comment down below. I really appreciate that. It means that. So bye bye.